Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be talking a bit about the channel's future, how I envision the channel, what the channel has taught me, and stuff like that. I first of all want to thank all my people that support me with their subscriptions, with their likes, with their views, with their comments especially, and the votes, of course, in the polls I put out. When I made this channel, my only real goal was trying to teach people about the games I play, starting initially with War Thunder and then trying Hunt. Hunt had always proven that it's the way more successful game to play, and it immediately showed support for myself. I'm just very grateful to the point we've made it. I mean, we are now above 50 subscribers. I was thinking about doing a milestone video, but I'm not really sure what to do yet. And I think I'll leave that up to the 100 subscribers milestone, and we'll see from there. The thing that obviously amazed me the most is the amount of community interaction my small channel gets. Like, sure, some people may say it's not a lot, but for me it's very important. This is a part-time project or job that I'm doing in my free time. I obviously work a normal job, and in regards to that I also have an announcement to make. And I just want to thank the community for shaping this channel into something nice, into being open towards me, working with me, giving me kind of a lead on what to work with, because I noticed that when I made the Sparks LRR guide, that guide seems to be not as liked as some of my other guides. I'm guessing due to most people not really looking forward to the gun, maybe not enjoying it. Perhaps it was the long runtime of the guide that put people off. I'm obviously trying to remedy such problems by formulating my advice in a shorter way. I mean, I'm trying to do the 60-second boomstick series, a short form format that I upload on YouTube as well. Although that format is pretty simple, it requires, especially with the guns I've already done as long videos, digging up old footage and just like recording a voiceover that gives good advice in a 60-second format. And that is very, very difficult because I want it to be easy to understand, but not too long. And at the same time, I got to squish in so much important info so that people enjoy it, especially if they perhaps don't like the traditional YouTube video style that I'm doing, especially in context to the length of the Sparks guide. During the next guide for the Martini Henry, that will also be probably a problem because the Martini Henry also has a lot of variants. I mean, I'm probably not going to cover the riposte variant in a larger scale. I'm just going to say that it gives you the melee variant. So I hope you people can understand that. It's just simply that it doesn't change much gameplay wise. Like, sure, it does give you the capability to go in for a melee rush, but that happens so rarely. I mean, the only weapon that really focused on melee in my videos was the Bomb Lance and the Centennial Trauma and the Centennial Guide, which is by far my best guide so far, honestly, maybe with the Drilling Guide. And yeah, that's why the riposte will probably get less coverage. The Deadeye will be well covered, although I have my sayings in regard to that gun. I will also express that. The Marksman has also been proving to be a bit of a pain in the ass, while stuff such as the Iron Sight, which is normally a weapon that is heavily discussed, were pretty fun to use. And so the Marksman and riposte may get the shorter end of the stick. How's the future of the channel looking? Well, it will probably remain a community-focused channel, meaning in the sense that the polls will still try to dictate the channel's future. Since I simply noticed that interjecting my own ideas is a bit hit or miss, and of course content getting longer with bigger weapon families is a bit difficult. The channel obviously voted to keep the videos long but add timestamps, so I mean, I'll probably do that then in respect to my community, although I still obviously would urge that people enjoy the whole video, and I mean, otherwise give criticism in the comments. And just one thing I need to remember, especially in regards to one commenter, I'm not trying to endorse harassment here, I'm not gonna say any names, is that he does mention tips which are probably very valid. Some of these I've never tried myself, but advice that is very dependent on skill is not something that I'm trying to give. And that's for the reason that my guides are supposed to be interacting with especially the newer player base of Hunt. Sure, I will also have veterans watching most likely since they're curious about the channel, or they may try out new weapons, but my guides are more of a subjective nature. I'm not trying to clash with the big dogs like Hunt Lab or similar channels. They are great channels. I would recommend everybody to those channels, especially since they do deep dives. They collect a lot of data. That's just resources I don't have. I don't have the people, I don't have the time, and I don't really have the skill yet. I'm working a job that takes up a lot of my day. Like right now I'm unemployed for a few days, but I will be starting a shift job soon, which will have better work times lengthwise, but we'll also need to rest. I will also need to just really work with the stuff I'm being taught at the new position, and obviously that may grind my gears a lot and wear me out. So I will have to see how especially the guide content will come along compared to just normal gameplay. I may try doing voiced gameplay directly, but the problem is Hunt's matchmaker is so hit or miss that it's not really fun to just see me dying over and over again. And that's why I potentially will have to resort to these talks being filled with either old background gameplay, but ideally new background gameplay that may be reused from guides or something. So like minor reuse there. I find that that may be a good compromise since I want to keep the entertainment value there, but I feel like if you watch a YouTube video, you want entertainment. Like you may enjoy the way I make these guides, you may enjoy the things you learn there, but I feel like there's also got to be, especially since it's a video format, there's got to be some entertainment value there. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be very community friendly, very interactive with my viewers. I try to answer all the questions in the comments. Obviously don't get that many, but I mean, I'm going to say it again. Feel free to comment. I will answer every comment to the best of my abilities. And obviously vote in the polls. As I said, these polls do have an impact. Like every vote counts and the majority win gets done. And I mean, if it comes to weapons or new content, like guides, then I will obviously try to do the best of both worlds. Obviously pulling forward the one that's most voted for and following it up with the second most votes, for example. But obviously when it comes to channel decisions that exclude one another, I cannot do both things. Some of you may ask, okay, how do I see my channel? Well, my channel, I find that personally my channel is unique because of the amount of community input I allow, and I just want to keep it that way. I want to make my channel unique by the idea that the community of the channel shapes it, and so far my community is great, and I hope to keep it that way. I'm somebody who's a very positive person most of the time, although especially Hunt and some things in life may bring me down. And I hope to bring you educational content in the Hunt format I've been doing so far for a pretty long time. Although I may need to see if I won't take a break for a bit pretty soon, just to ensure that I can keep bringing the content, since Hunt's terrible state, especially leading up to events or in the post-event time, make content creation for myself a nightmare. People could call it a skill issue. I personally just say that I'm somebody who usually prefers playing casually, and most of my well-played matches are just simply the time I've been spending in the game. I mean, almost hitting 1,500 hours. You really just learn a lot, and that's just the things that are just in your blood. Like, I'm not actively trying to harass low elo enemies when I get downranked or stuff like that. That's not my goal, and my goal is just simply to bring entertaining content that helps people. That's my passion. I like helping people. I like talking to people, and yeah. I hope you also enjoyed the video. I hope you don't mind the different upload this time. This video obviously is less educational and more just of what's to come. As I said, the channel upload schedule may change. The weapons or channel directions may change. But I mean, even if I have votes on decisions like that, I will obviously see, are these decisions rational and are they good for the channel? Because the thing is, with every vote, with every decision, you have to look at the consequences it may bring. But for example, votes on weapons or what content should come next are so inconsequential that I can respect both opinions there and obviously try to push out the content respective of both. Anyway, have a nice day. I will probably also make a few videos on Hunt's state right now. And yeah, the 60-second boomstick ones will keep coming. It's just that they are a bit of a hassle since they require a different editing format, a lot of brainstorming on which info do I pack into the 60-second version, which info should stay in the full guide. And yeah, that's just simply it. Have a nice day. Have fun the Bayou. I hope the Bayou gods bless you more than me. And we shall see us in the next guide.
Where's the other guy?